Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, it really does help the channel out. And we're on the way to the Port, or around the pot mountain bike race, 100 miler. We've stopped now at Mossel Bay, the Sea Gypsy, just to get something to eat quickly. As you can see, it's quite a quaint little place over here. So we're just going to have something to eat over here, and then we're going to make our way down to Swellendam. Hi guys, made it to the Round the Pot or Port 2025 this morning, and it is freaking cold. I think it's like 5 degrees it's supposed to be, but I think with the wind chill factor it's like 0 in the minus degrees. But it looks like it's going to be a good day. The race starts in Swellendam at the showgrounds. It then heads out for about a 7k neutral zone. We head around the Potberg Mountains, which forms part of the Overberg in the Western Cape. Once we've completed our distance, in my case the 100 miler, we head back and then end again at the showgrounds.
Very shortly to our commissaire, an absolute joy.
As I mentioned, we start with that neutral zone, which is about 7 k's, most of it on the tar road, and then we head off onto the gravel, and then when we see those two poles over there with the start, the race actually starts. There are quite a few distances for the actual race itself. There's the 25 miler, the 60 miler, and the 100 miler. There's actually a double as well, but this year that wasn't actually held. I don't think there was enough people who actually could do the race, so they only limited it to those three that I mentioned, and then off we went. The water points, as you can see here, coming up to the first water point, were absolutely excellent. I mean, they had absolutely everything there, including little custard tarts. I think it's actually the best water points I've ever experienced. And the road conditions, as you can see, were absolutely excellent, excepting for one or two little muddy areas, which can be expected, as in the Western Cape it rains quite a lot at this time of the year. But as you can see there on the left, the canola fields, the place is absolutely beautiful. Canola everywhere. I think it could be the canola capital of the Western Cape. It's so beautiful. And if you have a gravel bike, this is the place to actually use it. I have one, as you know, but I went on my mountain bike, which was quite a big mistake. But yeah, there are lots and lots of climbing, although you'll see quite a lot of downhill on this actual video. Most of it is actually uphill, or they say 50% uphill, 50% downhill. And yeah, I'm coming into another well-stocked water point, very friendly. They actually had a nice little thing. Every time you came into a water point, they clapped and cheered you on, so it gave you a little bit of moral support. But as I say, quite a lot of uphills, and here we're coming into Oplas, which means old farm. You come into this actual part, you get your time stops. You're allowed to sit there for 30 minutes.
Hello guys.
So at Oplas, my last section was a little bit rough, but yeah, made it still feeling good. Last 60 to go. When you leave Oplas, your time starts again. You only have a maximum of 30 minutes you can stay there for. It's always strange to me that when I got to Oplas, I thought, okay, now it's going to be easy on the way home. But yeah, from this point onwards, it was just climbing all the way. It was actually pretty brutal stuff. There are two massive climbs that you actually have to do that are actually not in this video because they're difficult to film when you're going up a hill of that gradient. When it came to the weather was absolutely excellent. I couldn't have hoped for anything better. And although this is the first time I've ever actually done this race, I've heard from the people who've done it that I've had some pretty bad weather here with the wind and the rain and everything. So pretty lucky on the weather. As you can see, it's absolutely breathtaking out there. And just a little bit of extra information about Swellendam. It is the third oldest town in South Africa, after Cape Town and Stellenbosch. When it comes to cut-off times for the race, yes, there are cut-off times, and they are at Oplas and at the finish. So for the 60 and the 100 miler, you need to make it there by 2 o'clock in the afternoon to be able to carry on with the race. That's what 7-ish hours you got to do for the 100 miler. And to get to the end of the race, you need to finish by 6 o'clock at night. I think that's because obviously it gets a little bit dark. Yeah, I'm coming into the last water point. Funny thing about this race is when you look into the distance there, you can see the road carries on for miles, and you think to yourself, you can't possibly be going all the way out there. But yes, that's where you're going. The road just carries on going on and on and on until eventually you get to the end over here, past those 2 red poles, and then the time stops. But remember, you still need to cycle another 7 k's to the end.
Sprint finish.